Today, we are going to use recycled materials and art supplies found around the house to make an apple tree. You will need a piece of green paper, a marker, a paper towel roll, a glue stick, a pair of scissors, or kid scissors if you need to use those for a child, and used party bag filler paper or red tissue paper. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to make an outline of a tree. On that tree, we are going to make sure that either you can pre-cut it if the child is not able to cut, or give them the power to do their own cutting. Now, I like making big, billowy trees for this project so you can fill it up with more things. So there's the top part of your tree. Now, we're going to take our paper towel roll, and the goal is to cut into the roll so that the tree can stand on top of the bark. So I like to go about an inch in, and then I cut exactly the opposite side as to be able to slide the tree in. If you don't get it the first time, that's okay. You can, it's a case of trial and error, because all it does is we slide the paper in. I like to do this before we add the tissue paper for the apples so that we know, did we cut it long enough? And as you can see, it came out great. Now, I'm going to take that out, and I am going to now do the apples. So I'm going to take this tissue paper and I'm going to just begin to rip it. Now this part is fun because you get to rip it and ball it up and rip some more and ball it up and make little apples. So I'm going to do this for as long as I feel that I have enough apples for my apple tree. I like to do it ahead of time so that I can just glue all at once. And then the goal is for it to look like this when it's done. So I'm going to keep ripping and tearing. And then gluing is super easy. I recommend using a glue stick because it's less messier than the Elmer's glue and it dries way quicker. Now keep in mind, you don't want to go where you're going to be inserting it into the paper towel roll. So we're going to just do this and this, and we're going to keep on going. I think my apple tree needs a few more apples. They haven't been picked yet. So I'm going to rip some more paper. And the beauty of using party paper is, what do you do with it? It's done. It's beautiful paper. You just save it for art projects. That's what I do. There we go. I'm going to make one more apple to put on the apple tree. And then I'm going to insert it, and then we'll be good to go. And there we go. There's our apple tree, and it can make a good centerpiece because you can stand it up at the table. See you at the next art project.